Before I shout my name or anything, I would just like a moment of silence. Alright, I would like to say and give a rest in peace to my two best friends. They were like family to me, and they both unfortunately passed away this week. And one of them had cancer, which I didn't know about, and it really affected me pretty bad because I ended up finding out both of them passed away while I was at work. So that's not really the greatest news in the world to get. You know, you're happy doing your job at work, and all of a sudden you get a phone call, and then the next day after that you get another phone call, and it's like, it's just crazy. The people in your life, some of them that are like the greatest people to talk to and everything, they just pass away out of the blue, out of the random. And they were pretty young. They were in their 40s, and they were very wise and always try to give me some type of advice, or sometimes I would give them advice. And they always used to tell me, like, cherish every second of your life. You never know what's gonna happen the next second. Expect the unexpected. You know, and they weren't trying to talk negative to me. They were just telling me, you know, cherish who treats you well, because that person that's treating you well can be here right next to you talking to you, and all of a sudden they can either pass away or get very sick to the point where you can't speak to them, and that's it, and it's over. And it sucks because there's people out here in the world that unfortunately they get into a situation with a family member, or even a friend for that matter, or even a girl or a woman's with a guy, and they get into an argument with each other, and something terrible just happens to that person they got into an argument with, and they end up passing away, or they get sick real bad and they pass away in the hospital or something. And either the guy or the woman, they can't deal with it. Like, it's just so much pressure, and they get very depressed because they feel like, damn, if I had another chance, if I can rewind time, I can tell that person I'm sorry. I can make up for it. I can fix it and make everything better. But honestly, like, you can forgive. You there's a thing with forgetting and forgiving. Like, you could forget something right away, act like it never happened, but forgiving's another thing. And for those of you that have people in your life that treat you great, and they're always there for you every step of the way, no matter what, like, even if you feel like they're not, because they don't really talk to you like that, but then when something really serious happens in your life, they're like, oh, you're getting into a problem, there's trouble, I'm here. You know, so one of them told me that, you know, you can be the most successful person in the world, you can have all the money and everything, but that's not gonna give you happiness. What's gonna give you happiness is the loyalty and respect that you get. All the money you can have, you can brag all the hell you want and everything. You can bust your ass at work. You can become the most successful person in the world. But you never know when all of that is just gonna disappear. You never know when your life is gonna be over. You never know. Like, you can be perfectly healthy and all of a sudden something could just happen. It's just it you know, the stuff that happened to them both, it's a very emotional thing to talk about, and I actually have the heart to talk about it through this commentary right here before I show everybody this guide. But what I'm trying to get at with this commentary is that whether you're with your girl, your boyfriend, your family, your friend, and you guys got into an argument with each other or something, and you feel like it can be fixed, fix it, because you never know what might happen to your friend. They can move away and you can never see them again. They can pass away. There's so much shit nowadays that can happen, and you're gonna be stressing out every single day because of that. It's not worth it. It's not that hard. I mean, the only excuse you can have to not forgive somebody is if they're like the most evil person in the fucking world, honestly. But if it's somebody you known for a long time and they treat everybody well and they're very supportive and everything, and you find out that they got sick or they passed away, it sucks. It sucks so bad. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, my heart, when I got told that at my job, my heart just completely stopped. I didn't know what to say. I didn't. And I've been through a lot of my life and everything, to be honest with you. And one thing's for sure, it takes a lot for me to actually tear, son. It really does. It takes so much for that to actually happen. Like, something really serious like has to happen, and when that happened, I was just highly upset. But I'm staying strong because I know for a fact that they wouldn't want me upset. They wouldn't want me stressed the hell out. They would want me happy. They would want me to be successful and keep doing what I'm doing. They knew. They heard last week, and I'm glad they heard this before all this happened, all this went down. They heard that I've made a YouTube gaming channel and that I'm building one up, and I want it to be successful for the world to see and everything. And I want to be one of the first hack and slash gamers in the world to be known from Tecmo Koei and all these gaming companies, and eventually be sponsored to like Elgato or Hauppauge or whoever the case may be that wants to support me. And when they found out that certain companies wanted to support my work and so many people loved my work, they were happy. And that's just a great feeling to know that before all this happened, they were happy, and they knew that I was heading towards the right path. Not just with this YouTube shit, but with life itself. I'm not getting into no type of trouble anymore, because when I was a teenager, I was pretty hard-headed. I was I was pretty bad, but people do change, and people can change for the better. It's possible. There's people out there that tell people you're never gonna change, you're gonna be. You can change. It's never too late. So I pretty much changed my life around and everything, and they knew that my mentality and everything was a lot different with what I wanted to do in my life. And off of this gaming channel right here, I'm a very hardworking person, and I'm dedicated to my little family that I have now. And I just want to see them happy, and I'll be happy. And I have a cousin that I call my brother, Jersey boy, and me and him always stay in contact with each other. We always stay in contact with each other, and he knows for a fact that If something was bothering him to the point that, you know, he had to talk to me about something, I'm here. And it goes vice versa. I know he would do the same. And you know, sometimes you don't have that in life. There's only a few people in life that can be that way with you, that you can share, you know, your thoughts and everything with, and chill and bug out and laugh. And that's one of the people in my life that I can actually talk to about anything, and I will never get judged. And if you have somebody in your life that way, cherish that. Cherish every second of that, because it's a beautiful thing. And Jersey boy, I know you hearing this commentary, and everybody else is. I would love to thank you all for being there for me, seriously speaking. Now let me get back to this guide. This guide basically is going to teach you all how to get a decent ranked Gundam. You have to play online though, that's the only catch. These are the decent ranked Gundams I have right here. And yeah, let me just get back in the mood. I'm sorry I sound a little down, but you have to understand my situation. I'm sure a lot of you have lost, you know, a best friend or a loved one and know how it feels. Because they were basically like family to me, like literally. So yeah, I got these the hell, connection error, PlayStation 3 is acting up. Oh well. Alright, basically I got all these Gundams right here because I was playing online, and you can get decent ranked Gundams by doing that. You can also get tons of money also. That's how I got my money up, by playing online. So what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna tell you the stage and everything, and you're gonna have to be very aggressive in this battle, because this battle you can just get hit one time and die instantly, and it just sucks. It's pretty horrible. Okay, hopefully it signs back on, since PlayStation 3 wants to cut me off. Oh man, hope it's not going through maintenance. That would suck. And we're waiting. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sign on. There we go. There we go. Don't fail, Mr. Hack and Slash. Alright, what you're gonna go to is Ultimate Enemy. This is the mission right here. As you see, it's like Ultimate Stars, and you're gonna fight the Dark Gundam. The Dark Gundam is basically Domon Kashu's brother from G Gundam, the anime. I don't know if any of you ever seen G Gundam, but G Gundam is the shit. You know, Burning Finger and all that good shit. You can watch some of the episodes on YouTube. It's pretty badass, the anime. If you never watched it, I suggest all of you watch it. It's a pretty action-packed anime. Alright, so you're gonna choose the stage. You can go to quick match. You can create a match. Alright, nobody's. Let me just create a match. And you can join by yourself and everything, but it's better to have an extra person with you, because when you join by yourself, somebody could just randomly join in battle, and then you would have to start the stage all over, even though, you know, pretty much you still get money, experience for it, but you won't get as much stuff as you would if you're doing it the way I'm showing you right now. So this is the Gundam that I got from playing online. It's kind of hooked up. It's a rank 3. I heard the most highest rank in the game is a rank 4, and that's what I'm aiming to get. Hopefully I get it later on, but usually this gives you a rank 3 Gundam and a lot of equipment slots, which is very useful for the beginning of the game, to be honest with you. So you have a higher chance of getting a higher rank Gundam with you know, level 3 level rank 3, excuse me, and a whole bunch of weapon slots. Now, the thing that sucks about this stage is that you can easily get hit one time and die, because all your equipment is basically useless during battles like this. So you got to be very careful and everything, because this character can basically attack you from all directions, because he has like his snakes and everything all around the stage. But you're gonna have to rush this character right here. See, as my character turned invisible for a few seconds, and you're just gonna have to keep comboing. You hit square, or for Xbox users X, and he's down. That was pretty quick. It's very easy. This is pretty easy to get a decent ranked Gundam, as long as you have a partner and everything. If you don't have a partner, I noticed that they don't give you no type of ranked Gundams or whatever until somebody partners up with you online. So no matter who wins the boss battle, you're still gonna get experience, and you're still gonna get a decent ranked Gundam. See, now I got a rank 3, and the upgrade slots are pretty decent. If you play in story mode, in the beginning of story mode, you won't have the same exact rank or upgrade slots. You'll get like two or three upgrade slots for the most, and you'll have like a rank 1 Gundam, unless you have like a high luck item and you got very far in the game. You gotta have like extreme luck and everything. It's just crazy. So if you already have, high ranked Gundams and upgrade slots, you just do that, and you basically just keep doing that over and over until you get a decent ranked Gundam and everything. Well, I hope this guide helps and everything, and thank you all for listening to my commentary. Thank you all for watching. If you would like to see a walkthrough of the Riser, the 000 Riser Setsuna pilot walkthrough and everything, then just let me know, because right now this character is basically about to be maxed out pretty soon, and I enjoy playing with this character. This character kicks so much ass. Well, other than that, thank you all for watching. I love you all for supporting me and everything. I highly appreciate it. I really do. And I'll be looking forward to making tons of other walkthroughs. Stay tuned for Warriors Orochi 3 walkthroughs, Sengoku Basara walkthroughs, and pretty soon probably Devil May Cry, depending on how everything goes. So stay tuned for more, and I'll see you all later.